All right, here we go. Morray.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
At long last, welcome to Vlad TV.
Appreciate that, brother.
Man, congrats on your success,
Hey,
man.
thank you, man.
I went through the whole catalog this morning, and you got some bangers.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
You know, I think people know you for Quicksand and the J. Cole song, but there's some songs that are really, really dope, like Bad Situations and so forth. That's actually my favorite song that you've done.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
I fuck with Bad Situations for real.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, it's your first time here. I want to start in the very beginning.
Okay.
So you were actually born in New York,
Yes.
but you moved to Fayetteville when you were a kid.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
How old?
I want to say it was between born and third grade, going back and forth between New York and North Carolina.
Okay.
'Cause I was born in Brooklyn, but I think my mom moved us down when I was an infant for 2 years, then came back to New York, and then went back.
Okay. Only child?
Yeah, I have a sister on my dad's side.
On your dad's side?
Yeah.
But you just grew up with
By
your
myself.
mom?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like me. Only
Come
child
on
as well. Yeah. Alone is our friend.
Come on now. Sometimes it's the fucking best. I be trying to tell people, bro.
Tells you, man.
That shit feels
the world
amazing.
revolves around us.
Oh, yeah.
That's
come
how
on,
it works.
bro. I love it. Only child syndrome.
Okay, so you know your dad, but he wasn't really around?
From the minor years, I would say to 9 or 8, he was there. You feel me? On and off, but majorly on around that time. It wasn't until after we moved to North Carolina for real, when I was in third grade, fourth grade, where he kind of did his own thing.
Okay, so after that, did you see him much?
On and off. Like I said, he came, he had come for 3 months at a time and, play daddy, play husband, do a stuck thizzle, and then I won't see him for 6, 7 months. And then he'll come back and do the same thing, and they'd be 2, 3 years and whatever it is, you feel me? Regular shit.
I mean, did that bother you though?
It would bother anybody. Anybody that's going through growing up as a young black man and anywhere, if you don't have that example of what it's supposed to be that, it's gonna be difficult to figure it out.
Okay, so you spent a lot of time with your grandparents?
No.
No?
No.
Well, your grandmother, she had 2 churches,
Yes.
and you sang in
Oh yeah, when I was a little kid, but I didn't spend time with my grandma. It's just
Okay.
that's her church, so I was always at church. So whenever I seen her, church.
Got it.
For sure.
Okay. So she actually owned 2 churches.
Yes.
It's a pretty big deal.
Nah, heck yeah. It's an amazing deal. And they right next to each other. There's one here and one here. You can walk out, turn the corner, and walk in.
Really? So why have 2 churches next to each other?
Well, the first church was our first family church. It was a very big church, a little older, and then they bought the building next to it and modernized the church. And then it became the first one became like a daycare / family center, and then there's a church.
Okay, so you actually started singing in that church.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, and was that something that you wanted to do yourself, or did they kind of push you into it a little bit?
Well, you a kid, and so I didn't want to get up there and sing in front of nobody. That was the last thing I wanted to do was go up there and sing. My mom was like, "Oh, my baby, he be singing in the house. He come sing this song in front of the church." And I'm like, "Bruh, I definitely was trying to go to sleep. I wasn't trying to go up there and sing no song, especially sing R. Kelly, I Believe I Can Fly." So it was it was a lot, but it was the first time. It was a different feeling.
Okay, how well did you sing it?
I was 5. So how well did I sing it?
Yeah.
I was 5. So probably, I don't know. I believe I can fly. Probably.
That's pretty good.
Type
Okay.
shit.
All right. So funny how R. Kelly, considering where he is, has made such timeless songs.
Yeah.
I've seen little kids sing
Yeah.
I Believe I Can Fly in the same way
Yeah.
you have. And
Come
now
on
you
now.
look at him, it's
Yeah.
I mean, the song is great. The person singing it, not so much. But, the song itself is amazing.
Yeah, the songs are great, but sometimes it's hard to separate the person from the music.
Yeah.
But the music was the music.
Okay, so you're growing up, you're singing in church sometimes, but your mom is struggling
Yeah.
a lot. You were actually homeless at one point.
Yeah. Shelters, women's shelters and things like that. And, we definitely had to figure a lot of things out, motels and, we had to hustle and thug it out type shit. Yeah.
What do you think was the worst experience from that era?
Honestly, my mom did a great job when we were going through that time. And that was me under 8 years old. I didn't know until I got older to realize what was going on. But back in them days, I wasn't focused on nothing besides going to school and listen to whatever my mom said. But if I had to pinpoint what was the worst, it was probably like just seeing her do it by herself. You know what I mean? Like, you know, seeing your mom cry as a kid and you don't know why she crying, but you want to have a good time or you want to have fun or you want to do something and she's telling you she can't because she really ain't got it, but you just disappointed because I can't go get this toy, I can't get this. And just seeing what she was going through now and like looking back is just crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so right around 12 years old, you started getting into a lot of fights at school.
Yeah.
Which caused the school to actually take you out of school and put you in other schools and so forth?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Why do you think you were fighting a lot during this time?
I was in a new place. I had moved to Pennsylvania, and I'm literally from North Carolina. Like talking and walking, I learned who to be me from North Carolina. So I'm a country boy in this city, and I didn't mess well with people. Like I didn't like how you talked. You too aggressive. I don't feel like you talking down to me. So it was fight or flight, and I ain't about to fight because I live here now. So it is what it is.
Right, because you actually had to do 6th grade twice.
No, I got kicked out of 6th grade in December, and they opened up a school for kids like me in the same year. So I just had to continue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't actually repeat.
Yeah, I ain't repeat. I just had to continue.
Okay. And was it around this time that you started getting, in the streets and hustling and so forth?
Pretty much. After that, I became like a major like follower. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like there was like no leader qualities in me at all. Like I just wanted to fit in, and I got tired of fighting everybody because I was different. So I just started like fitting in. Whatever niggas was doing, I was doing.
Right, not included breaking into houses.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, not of course, like it's a good thing, but
yeah,
you do the shit you do when you trying to fit in.
I mean, look, I'm sure at the time it was exciting and fun, but you look back on it as an adult, you break in someone's house, that might be the last thing you ever do. That person's justified blowing your head off.
Come on now.
So, that's a very dangerous activity. Yeah. So, as you were doing it, did you realize, what might happen if someone was home and had a gun and so forth?
Nah, I'm going to keep it a band. Like, me being around, at that time, who my homie was, I was the youngest one. So, I was just trying to, whatever niggas was doing, I'm doing. I'm trying to do it better, bigger, faster, because I got to prove my point. So I wasn't thinking about no consequences at all until, consequences happened. But other than that, I was just trying to fit in, like I said. Around them times, and, like I said, my pop wasn't there. I didn't really have no siblings. It was just Morray. My mom worked all the time, so I was just outside looking for, ways to just GIFI. Real rap.
Okay. And you started getting arrested at one point.
Yeah.
First in juvie.
Yeah, my first time, I was 12.
Okay. What'd they catch you for?
For breaking into houses, armed robbery, having firearms on me, underage, conspiracy to robbery, armed robbery, aggravated assault. There's a whole bunch of little stupid juvenile stuff.
What was the armed robbery about?
On Halloween, niggas did some stupid stuff, just being kids, it went from stealing candy to seeing people who had something nice. Now that I talk, it's crazy. Now talking about it out loud, I feel like a fucking weirdo. But we were just doing stupid ass kid shit. If that wasn't kid shit, I was just a kid doing shit I shouldn't have been doing. That's all it was.
Well, right, armed robbery. That means you pull out a gun.
Yes.
To rob somebody.
Yes.
Which once again could be the last thing you ever do.
For sure.
Any situations happen during these robberies?
Nah, honestly, like I said, it was a bunch of people. It was a bunch of us. So wasn't nothing gonna happen. Wasn't nobody gonna act bad to us because it was too many. And it just was, like I said, it was spur of the moment, stupid, young, adolescent, trying to fit in shit. I don't condone that shit now. I don't even like that shit now. Even talking about it right now, it's
Well, I mean, it says a lot in terms of how far you came.
Yeah.
And this is why I talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a line in Quicksand saying, flag out my ass, no quick brand. Mm-hmm. So you talk about, gangs and so forth?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, trying to fit in to what was around me. You know what I mean? Everybody knew it was gangbanging, whether you was Blood, whether you was a Crip, you was Latin King, MS-13, whatever you was doing. You feel me? I tried to fit in, so it is what it is.
Right, but this is North Carolina, so...
No, this is Pennsylvania.
Oh, it's Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay,
Got
it. Okay, so what did you claim at that time?
Back then, again, I was a young nigga, claiming Westside Black Peace Zone.
Which is the Chicago gang.
Yeah, but somebody had brought it to where I was staying at. You feel me? So again, me not knowing, me just wanting to fit in, I'm following whatever the fuck seems cool at the moment, and I'm just doing what a reckless young nigga who trying to fit in would do.